बार दिन ये आए, बार दिन ये आए, तुम जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी ये आरज़ू। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू।
आराध्या केक खिला बेटा। नहीं नहीं
थोड़ा पीछे आओ।
अरे पीछे ना किशन, पीछे आ जाओ। अरे दादा हैप्पी
बर्थडे मैम।
अरे रुको, हाथ काट रहे मित्र। चलो अंदर चलो, हाथ काट रहे हैं। अरे हाथ तो निकालेगी,
अंदर आ जाइए ना, अंदर कर।
चलो चालत राहा
थोडं पाठी चला, थोडं वरती जा, प्लीज वरती जा, एकदम वरती। थोडं अजून पाठी प्लीज।
पाठी बघून घ्या,
चलो पाठी
पाठी बघ, पाठी डेकोरेशन आहे, पाठी डेकोरेशन आहे।
चला आतमध्ये जा, तुम्ही खाली चला ना प्लीज खाली जा, थोडा पीछे। दादा फोटो, ओ दादा अभी उधर से मैम
तुम तो उठा सकते हैं ना ब्रो। अरे मेरा ट्राइपॉड बहुत बड़ा है। तू हाथ में ले गया
ए भाई अरे इधर से ऐश्वर्या जी इधर उधर से मिलेगा क्लियर,
उधर जाके मतलब नहीं।
अरे मिलेगा, बात नहीं समझेगा।
Wish you many happy returns of the day, ma'am. Ma'am, you're right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, center down.
Ma'am,
I'm here.
all of you look here.
Perfect.
आपका सोलो
ऐश्वर्या जी एक सोलो कर देना, एक सोलो कर देना। ऐश्वर्या मैम।
अरे आवाज कम।
Yeah, both of you center. Perfect. मैम थोड़ा लेफ्ट। ऐश्वर्या जी सामने एकदम।
मैम लेफ्ट।
Now center here.
Ma'am, you're right. Then right की तरफ देना।
या लाइट सेंटर डाउन या
Center.
डाउन यहाँ पर।
Both of you look here.
Now your center.
Thanks. Your photo is done?
Yeah, perfect. ऐश्वर्या जी एकदम सामने देखिए. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Start from your right, please. ऐश्वर्या जी look center. Wait. ऐश्वर्या जी थोड़ा right में जाओ. Right.
मैम राइट में डाउन, राइट में.
ऐश्वर्या जी एकदम सामने देखिए.
मैम राइट में डाउन, डाउन
center,
यहाँ
ऐश्वर्या
पर
जी.
नीचे नीचे यहाँ पर.
ऐश्वर्या जी look center. थोड़ा ऊपर right में ऊपर. सामने देखिए मैडम. ऐश्वर्या जी सामने.
सामने मैम.
ऐश्वर्या जी एकदम सामने. ऐश्वर्या जी इधर. ऐश्वर्या जी यहाँ पे. ऐश्वर्या मैडम जी. जन्मदिन मुबारक हो मैम.
पीछे को प्रॉब्लम होगा.
वीडियोस कर रहे हैं ना इसलिए. वीडियो.
मैडम जी
यहाँ पर
मैम यहाँ के सेंटर
मैम सामने सेंटर में.
मैडम जी
हैप्पी बर्थडे.
मैडम इधर मैडम
मैम यहाँ पे दोनों जाइए. थोड़ा इसी तरह.
मैम सेंटर में.
ऐश्वर्या जी. मैम ये सेट.
सबको मिला अभी?
थैंक यू. लेफ्ट कॉर्नर.
थैंक यू.
ऐश्वर्या जी
चला फोटो मचेंगे. हम लोग बैठ जा.
चलो बैठ जाओ अभी.
चलो बैठो बैठो.
Beautiful Miss World, Aishwarya Bachchan. To just give you a small brief about what our mandal does, the GSB Seva Mandal. It is, as you know, known as the Gaudsal Brahman Mandal, GSB, and the S is very important because it means we derive our sources from Goddess Saraswati, from where the so-called GSBs are considered to be extremely intelligent, and hence we have a lot of our community people who are into banking services, into the IT industry, into healthcare as doctors. They are professionals like engineers, lawyers, advocates, and you name it. And it's a small community, but a very tightly knit community, which spreads not only all over India, but all over the world. And when you see our GSB Ganpati, which happens every year, you see there are people from all walks of life who come in from all over the world to come and offer their seva. In fact, you will be happy and proud to know that our Ganeshotsav, which is world famous, has just completed its 69th year, and we enter the 70th year next year. And all this is, of course, because of the blessings of Lord Mahaganpati, because of the efforts and the services given to us by the volunteers. And they come and do voluntary seva, which has been going on for the last 69 years, as you have been seeing. The crowds have been just swelling like anything. People have been coming and offering their sevas and pujas. And that's how this Ganeshotsav has achieved so much of prominence and so much of fame. And we are blessed to be having this Ganeshotsav happening in our city itself, where people from all walks of life, I think close to 1 lakh of people come every day and have the darshan of the Lord and take the prasad. But it is something really, really special. The Ganeshotsav is done primarily so that we bring together people, as Lokmanya Tilak had said, that we should all come together for this festival. And with the pujas and the sevas which are happening, which are done traditionally like how it is done in Mangalore in the temples, we follow that very strictly. We are very particular about having food which is cooked without garlic and onion. It is absolutely sattvic food. the sevas which are done by so many priests and so many people who come there, it is something absolutely divine, where you actually feel that the Lord has come down to Mother Earth. In the process of doing all this, we do get a lot of collection that happens in terms of funding, which of course is a big amount. But the same amount has to be used for our expenses. But importantly, what happens is that whatever goes in the hundi, in the collection box, goes only towards education. And this has been going on for the last so many years, that whatever money comes into the hundi is given for all the meritorious students, all the students who are not able to afford education. It's a very transparent process. So this has been going on and it has been multiplying by leaps and bounds. And it's a very heartening sight to see this happening. The other good thing that the GSB Seva Mandal has been doing and which is known for is a social activity that we do. For example, something that people still do not know of is there are people who cannot afford a funeral. And our GSB volunteers go to their houses and conduct a funeral, do everything for their family. I mean, it is something amazing. I think there must be more than thousands of such funerals every year. And this is something that is so heartening when you come forward and help people when they are in crisis. The Mandal has also done a huge amount of work, particularly during COVID, where people didn't have any money to even have a decent meal in a day. They also went forward during floods, evacuated so many victims, gave them food and shelter, and it was something which was so heartening and so warm to see them coming forward and helping without even batting an eyelid. So having said all that, we then decided that there is a stage now when the GSB, that is particularly the companies that we talk of, running all the way from Bangalore, we decided that we should have a hospital coming up of a decent size, which should be a multidisciplinary hospital, which is in need of the hour, which should be able to give us tertiary care, because that is again the need of the hour. The problem being the place that you need to acquire to put up a hospital of this size. With the vision of our former priest, the head of the Ganeshotsav, he is no more now, Sri Krishna Bhatma, and his accompanying person in the committee, Mr. Denpai, who is also no more. They had the vision along with our committee members who went all the way to Mira Road, Ghar, and saw this place which was available for putting up a hospital project. I have gone and visited that myself on several occasions with the committee members, and it is absolutely beautiful. I say beautiful because it's a virgin land of 10 acres. It is surrounded only by trees and forests, and it is like almost dwelling amongst the mountains all around, something which is not seen in any of the hospitals in Mumbai. So it helps in patient recovery, patient healing. It is something phenomenal which I realized there. The periphery of the hospital, rather it ends where the Borivali National Park ends. So there is a small lake around, so it is really beautiful. And with our pontiff being at the helm of affairs and guiding us every single day, he said that we should also have, tulsi leaves or tulsi plants, something which will help in creating an atmosphere which is very natural and which will help in breathing. And you're seeing what is happening today with the air quality index in the city. So this is something which they have, had that vision to think about it, and we are in the process of initiating the project. It is, as I said, on a 10-acre land in Mira Road, Bangalore. From whatever funds we had from the GSB Ganeshotsav, we have been able to muster about 30 to 32 crores. We need about 100 crores to start a hospital of a 100-bed size, which would be the first phase of the hospital. So if you roughly look at a figure, it's about 1 crore per bed. So you need 100 crores to put a hospital on track and get it functional. The second phase will see 200 beds being added. So there's an area which has been demarcated for that. Everything is in place. The other good thing is that happily we got all the permissions in order. So the permissions being there, we'll be now going hammer and tongs to initiate the project, which hopefully should start next month, when we'll be having the piling process of the hospital beginning. We have a team of members who are extremely dedicated, who put their heart and soul into this project. And I'm very proud to say that it feels so good and when people come forward and do such selfless service. I'm sure by the end of late 2024 or maybe mid of 2025, we should be able to see the light of the day with this hospital. I'm sure it will be one of the best that we can offer to the city of Mumbai. So, having said all this, I was with Aishwarya last week. We had a detailed discussion, and around that time, this discussion came about doing charity. She runs this very prominent foundation known as the Aishwarya Foundation, which she has been doing it for many years. When her father was alive, her mother is there. So the three of them were doing this foundation, and they were doing exemplary service to mankind. Particularly so for patients who had cancer. I think one of the representatives from Cancer Association is here, Mrs. Peters. I think I'll call you later on to speak a few words. And she does something very unique, which is known as the Smile Foundation. Which is for children who are born with cleft lip and cleft palate. And it's a huge process. They do it on a train, which is extremely well equipped. It comes and stations itself in a particular area. They come and do the surgeries, and everything is coming through her charity. So this is something phenomenal. And then when we were talking, we just happened to talk about, starting this process again of doing charity, because for 2 years, due to the COVID, it took a little backseat. But now that we are ready, I just proposed to her that we are starting this hospital, and without battling an eyelid, she just told me straight away that we'll do it. And she agreed upon doing this event. And I can't thank her enough for this. The Seva Mandal remains eternally grateful to you for this. And she also made one, when we were talking yesterday afternoon, she said that from my foundation, being her 50th birthday today, she would like to donate 1 crore. 1 crore for the hospital project, so that we kickstart the hospital, and slowly, with a name like this, I'm sure it's going to take the city by storm, it will take the country by storm, and with good-minded people around, I'm sure we'll be able to garner some funds and get the hospital, on its track as soon as possible. So I'm extremely thankful to all of you all, and particularly to Aishwarya and her family, for having supported this cause, supported this project, and I'm sure we'll be able to do great work as doctors and help the community at large. We are also particularly inclined to definitely do charity for the poor, but as you all know, you can't sustain a hospital based only on charity. So we need funds, we need to have money pouring in, coming in, so as to have our regular processes in place. So that will also happen, I'm sure, with the grace of God and with the blessings of us family. I don't think we need to worry about that. I'm sure we'll be able to create a niche for ourselves in the city of Bombay. And I thank you again once again for being here. I thank you, your family for being here. It was the brainchild of our father, Shri Krishna Raj Nayak. They have all been coming to our tradition, so we all know that. And for me, he was like a father figure. I think there was not a single day when we wouldn't speak to each other. It may be just a casual talk, but it used to happen. And there were times when we had traveled distances to various temples.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to start by saying happy birthday, Aishwarya. Thank you so much for being there with us. For the last 18 years, she has been there with us. And I am getting goosebumps, or I am getting emotional to say that she has saved the lives of more than 100 kids suffering from cancer. And these 18 years have been such such an incredible journey with her. She just been like a phone call away. It has to be just that, there's a help required and you just have to call up and the help is given. Today I feel really proud to say that one of the kids that, Aishwarya ji had helped, today we have, then she was a little baby who she had helped, but today she's a grown-up girl. Can I have Akanksha? Akanksha, come here, beta. So Akanksha is a case of retinoblastoma, a type of eye cancer. She was just 3 months old when she was diagnosed, and it's only because of the support that was given by Aishwarya then. Today Akanksha is working with Navya, which is an online platform to help other cancer patients. So she guides other cancer patients, and I think Aishwarya, this would have not been possible without your support.
Yes, I'm so glad to have this.
Thank you for coming, giving the opportunity to meet the Aishwarya.
So we also have Akanksha's mother with us, Anita Gupta. Actually, both of them are fighters. Mother was also diagnosed with retinoblastoma. So basically, it runs in the family. So then, but I think both of them are fighters. And I think Anita Gupta will not, because she knows that if her daughter is standing here, it's only because of this person who is here.
Thank you, Aishwarya ma'am, for supporting all the cancer kids. And when my daughter was meet you on September only,
I think Aishwarya means emotional for us.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for. I'm just so overwhelmed. Let me just collect my thoughts. Aaradhya, wait, hold on. I have so much to say, though. Please come. You want to say something? Yeah, sure.
So as I mentioned, Aishwarya supports the Smile Train project, and they have sent a message for her. The team at Smile Train wishes Aishwarya a very happy, blessed golden birthday. In her decade-long association with Aishwarya as our global goodwill ambassador, she has always shown grace, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to help children with clefts. She truly embodies beauty with a golden heart. We are grateful for the generous donation to support life transforming cleft surgery for 50 children and look forward to celebrating the Day of Smiles on 20th of November with Aishwarya, her family, and the children we serve. God bless.
Would you like to sit? I cannot stand here without my mother. Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. Yes, it is my birthday, but I'm here because of my parents, my mother, my angel, my father, my guardian angel, who's always with us. I truly believe that, and I'm fulfilled, I'm strengthened, I'm blessed to have Mama and Papa in my life. And I stand here today on a birthday only because of my parents. God bless me with my angel Aaradhya, who is my everything. I know you'll always read my posts it's repetitive, but because it's true and it's honest when I say she's my angel, she's the absolute love of my life, and I breathe and I exist for her. I love you, darling. Words aren't enough to express my love for my pillars here, and they are my world, they're my everything. And I'm blessed at the same time to find angels like Dr. Pai in my life, who we always joke, he's a brother across generations. He's like a brother to my mother, he's a brother to me. I'm sure he evokes similar sentiments in Aaradhya, even if she calls him Dr. Pai uncle, because that's just him. He's there, ever present, and when I say angel, that's really who he is. Any hour of the day, night, and calm and present and willing. And you know, when we say the work of God, this is service to mankind, is service to God, he embodies that. Through whatever crisis, through whatever challenges in life, a very, very calming presence, blessed to have taken up the vocation of becoming a doctor. That's ideal. Sangeeta is smiling, that's his wife. Very silent but strong and wonderfully endearing presence in all our lives. And while this all sounds very personal, let me reassure you that anybody's lives he has, all the people's lives he has touched. There are many from our fraternity, there are many outside, but he's silently there. He's, I mean, that's not how we met him, not through the fraternity. It's been a personal association, but he's there, and he really brings so much strength, meaning, and healing in every which way to people's lives. Through him, yes, we as a family did start visiting the GSP Seva and Ghar during Ganesh Chaturthi, and we through him discovered all the good work that they do, and it's been a very reassuring to know how meaningful and effective their work has been over the years. So when he shared with me that he was looking to healing them as the GSB Seva Mandal as a community, as a body, were working on the idea, and which is already well on the way to fruition of making this hospital. Yes, it was an immediate yes for me to come on board, and since it was just the other day, yes, he mentioned the contributions, begun with that, but here we are, I think, together, communicating to all of you out there that, you know, we all are blessed with so much in our lives, and we all have such wonderful occasions in our lives, and of course, celebration could be in heart, in spirit, in action, however one chooses. But I think it's wonderful when we are able to make it more meaningful and do something impactful as well. Well, that's my personal sentiment. It always has been. And over the years, we as a family have definitely worked towards bringing that to fruition and reality, from daddy to mom, now Aaradhya as well. We always talk about it, and do you have to say something as well? Say, what you were just telling me the car coming in. Let us share that. Oh, keep it real.
Good evening. I feel that this what my darling, my life, you only say I'm alive, my mama. It's true. Well, what I think she's doing is truly important and truly wonderful. You know, celebrating with a meaningful purpose. Like, it's truly enriching and fulfilling. It's helping the world. It's helping everyone around us. Helping people. And I just want to say, what you are doing is truly incredible.
Okay, that is something. Actually, yeah, what she was telling me, love you too. Thank you. What she's telling me in the car is, Mama, this is truly so much more fulfilling and impactful and meaningful. And that's why I said, go on, say it yourself. She's telling me in the car. And I'm so glad she gets it. And like her, so many out there through you, I hope consider underlining personal experiences with also enriching other people's lives as well. I mean, I'm so moved, Anita, the work you all do at CPA. You all are doing this day in and day out, every waking day of your lives, and God bless you all. All angels here, all angels of, I think, our community, who are there for people all around us, who have chosen to take this up as your vocation, your job, but at the same time, this is the purpose of your everyday. And the blessings you're amassing because of, when people are going through such challenging situations in your life, and when it comes to healthcare. And since I'm so closely associated with doctors and people like you, Anita, who's working so closely with patients, with particularly cancer patients, even just the knowledge of when you know someone has cancer, it throws you. And you need immense strength and immense empathy, a lot of support on all fronts, and even financial is a very, very strong aspect of it, to see your treatment through. And it's an ongoing part of life, and it doesn't end with just those rounds or those cycles and this, that, and the other. So I truly feel that I am only feeling gratitude at this moment. Gratitude to all of you for the good work that you do. Thank you for having me meet with one of the families today. That was unexpected, but very, very, I was just so overwhelmed and so moved, because we are just instruments, in the hands of God. Like they say, Nishkam Karma, no? We just do our karma, and it's just through us. It's not really us doing anything. But if that can actually make a difference, to put it very, very simply, in people's lives, I'm just so grateful to have received God's blessings, to have had the opportunity, and several times in life, and it will continue to be my way of life, to be able to do my karma and be there in any which way that I can for everybody in my life and everybody's life who I can touch. I couldn't see today becoming memorable in any other way. I just had to stand here and through you members of the media express my gratitude to everybody who's touched my life, all the professionals I have worked with, who gave me the opportunity to be able to stand here today as a public personality, as a personality on a public platform, where I'm able to communicate to a wider audience through a megaphone. So that is by the virtue of the work I have done, and hence my gratitude to all the professionals I have worked with. But even more so to my audience, because of the support and love that you have given me over the years, which allows me to be effective beyond myself in life, to be able to do anything that's impactful. And you give me the strength, you give me the power, you give me the ability, you empower me, you give me the ability and to be able to enrich others' lives, but very honestly, it is you who's enriching my life. So I'm blessed. Thank you. I take this opportunity just to say thank you to all the and my mama is a very strong lady. I don't know if I should share this, but earlier this year, cancer has touched our life too personally. My dad, my mom earlier this year, but she's come out of it with the support and the healing of incredible doctors and a lot of love and blessings from so many. And thank you, Doc. Her sisters here, her sisters have been incredible support, and like I keep saying, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And we have worked before too. We don't start only working with causes or with communities only if and when they touch our lives. This was incidental, it happened afterwards. I've been working with the organizations way before, as Anita shared with you. And that's the way it should be. But if reason propels you, if moving experiences awaken something within you, then God bless that be so. That isn't the case with my family, but definitely a lot more now, even personal empathy. Imagine that happened later in life, but now we know it closely too, that what all it entails, and prayers, strength, love, empathy, compassion, and just all the strength to families who face so many challenges on so many fronts, healthcare too. And in whatever way we can, these are some of the steps that we do. We will be meeting shortly again on my father's birthday on the 20th, because actually Aaradhya's is on the 16th of November and Dad's is on the 20th. So I started celebrating the Day of Smiles with Smile Train on my father's birthday. But we are all Novembers, so it's just become more meaningful that we do it effectively at the time, and out of respect for my father, on the 20th itself. But so I'll see you all there again, and we'll talk more about that cause on that day on that platform. But today, particularly drawing attention to us as a people, I think all of us, on supporting you on your mission and the dream to bring this hospital to fruition. And also, God bless CPAA, and we're all here to support you. I am, for sure, and you all know that. And thank you so much. Absolute gratitude. Thank you, entire members of the media, for coming today. Thank you for your wishes, and thank you for all your love. God bless.
पीछे पीछे
ये भी थोड़ा पीछे
रिफ्लेक्शन है तो
मागे रुका मागे
help us
कैसे
भैया जी help us spread the word. We are here for a larger purpose. ऐसे तो मुलाकात होता रहता है, हाँ हम हमेशा मिलते रहते हैं. I know not that often. Because expression is like come man. So yeah, it is rarer and selective, but nevertheless today it's just definitely with deeper meaning. So God bless. Thank you for your time and let's spread the word. Thank you.
Can I have the GSP committee members? Total of
ये टेंशन नहीं पैदा होगा ना ये मोबाइल पीछे
ओ चाचा
मॅडम दिसत नाहीत मॅडम दिसत नाहीत
ओ अंकल चाचा
मैम ही नहीं दिख रहे हैं पीछे
नहीं अभी मारता नहीं अरे नहीं दिखेगा
ये पार्टी है मनोज
मैडम नहीं दिख रहे
मैडम हाथ खाली
हात चालवलं हा हात चालवलं तर चालेल हा ना एकमेकांच्या हाताला हात लावा मॅडम दिसत नाही
अरे चाचा
आगे हो जाओ थोड़ा सा मैम
ये चाचा
हाथ गड़ा हाँ सेंटर
मैम आगे हो जाओ थोड़ा सा मैम
गणपती बाप्पा मैम सामने
मैम मैम
एक मिनट हो
मैम थोड़ा सा आगे हो मैम आगे बढ़ो काका पार्टी है काका
पीछे ना
नीचे
गणपति बाप्पा
रे मोबाइल पीछे रे
केक कटिंग
हाँ पीछे आ जाओ केक
पाकिट कोणतरी मारेल आज काका
थोड़ा जो पीछे से आके ये दादा ये आगे मत जाए
देखो इन लोग देखो
ये दादा ये दादा हेलो पार्टी
ओ चाचा ये चाचा
वो काका जरा मारो फटाफट खाली बस मारो
टाटा फटाफट करो
झालं बैठ जाओ
झालं
ए बैठना नीचे अभी 2 मिनट रुकना मैं क्या प्लीज तेरा
दादा इसको दबा काका को नीचे
आइए मैडम जी आइए
ये मोबाइल नीचे
अभी देखना लेकिन क्या करेगा बता
वो काका
पाकिट आएगा बघा
ये मोबाइल में दो
ये नीचे आना भी तू
बार दिन ये आए तुम जियो हजारों साल ये मेरी हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू
सब आप लोग के लिए
वो भी फोटो मिलेगा
मैम एक केक के साथ फोटो दे मैम
ए भाई
Please come on stage.
भाई खड़े मत हो
On behalf of GST Seva Mandal, I request
भाई बैठो ना
ये जो ऐश्वर्या जी वो काम कर रही है, ऐश्वर्या उनका नाम में ही है। ऐश्वर्या मीन्स ऐश्वर्या, उसको कोई नेवर एंडिंग है, उनका दिल भी ऐश्वर्या है। ऐसे जो काम करते हैं इसको कोई वर्णन से किया नहीं जा सकता। सामने यही एक सामने जो बच्ची इन्होंने उनका लाइफ बचाया, उससे बड़ा पुण्य मेरे ख्याल से इस वर्ल्ड में कोई नहीं हो सकता। तो जीएसबी का और उनका हम लोग एक ही है, जीएसबी और राय हम एक ही मैंगलोर से हैं। ये हॉस्पिटल के लिए उनका ही हॉस्पिटल है, पई और राय और देश का है हमारे। उन्होंने बड़े दिन से आज हमारा उनका जो बर्थडे का है हमारे गणपति के चरण में उन्होंने उनका सेवा समर्पण किया है। हम पूरे दुनिया से हमारे जीएसपी ऐसे ही देश के वासियों से ऐश्वर्या जी का अभिवृद्धि, उत्तरोत्तर अभिवृद्धि और आयुष्य का उनको आज भी दीर्घायुष्य हो, यही हम भगवान के पास और हमारे स्वामी जी के पास प्रार्थना करते हैं। और ऐसे ही उनके हाथ से ज़्यादा सेवा इस देश के लिए करने का उनको भगवान ने मौका देना है। और ऐसे ही देश ने पूरे हमारे ग्लोबल में हमारा प्यार उनके ऊपर होना है। उनका जो है इतना हम लोग जैसे प्यार उनके ऊपर होना है, वो प्यार से ही उनको उम्मीद बढ़ती है और वो ऐसे ही चैरिटी करेंगे, ये हमारा विश्वास है। भगवान से हम यही प्रार्थना करते हैं कि ऐसे ही उनका मम्मी जो है उनका जो स्फूर्ति है, हमने देखा है डॉक्टर भाई के जो हमारे गणपति को आते हैं, ऐसे स्तर में ऐसे पोजीशन में पहुंचने के लिए उन्होंने सही बताया, माँ और बाप, फादर मेन मम्मी, माँ के बिना त्याग कोई नहीं करते, माँ जैसा त्याग कोई इस दुनिया में कौन सा भी त्याग नहीं है। आज उनका जो स्फूर्ति है वो उनका माँ का ही है, ये हमें विश्वास है। उनके पापा यहाँ पे नहीं है, वो भी उनके बैक से स्फूर्ति थे, उनका भी आत्मा को सदगति प्राप्ति हुई, यही हम यहाँ से मांगते हैं। और उनकी मम्मी के आयुष्य के लिए ऐसा अच्छा बड़े काम करने का स्फूर्ति उनको उनसे मिलते रहे, ये हमारी प्रार्थना भगवान और स्वामी जी से। बोलो गणपति बाप्पा।
मैडम यहाँ पे, मैम ऐश्वर्या जी यहाँ पे, बस से हाँ हो गया। एक मिनट ऐश्वर्या जी नहीं मिला, मैम
के साथ हाँ आप बैठ जाओ।